Finally, something that lets us do this with a click of a button. If you are a streamer that plays music, undoubtedly you have been asked the question, what song is currently playing? And until now, there's really been no way to easily display that information that isn't like in a clunky roundabout way. And in one easy click, all of your viewers will know exactly what they're listening to. This little tool is called Songify, and it's an OBS plugin, and it's super simple to download. The cool thing about this plugin is it'll automatically detect what you're playing on Spotify, and it'll output it into a text file that's easily editable with OBS. The reason this is important is because you're able to control the source on OBS, it's super easy to integrate this into any sort of overlay that you may want. Also, I'm not sure if I mentioned it already, but you can also integrate this with Nightbot to make Nightbot commands using this plugin, which I think is super cool. So, how do you install this amazing plugin? Don't worry, I'll show you right now. Go ahead and click the link in the description, and it'll take you to this GitHub page. Click the link, and you'll see that you are now on the latest hotfix. This was released 13 hours ago, so it's super new. And all you have to do is click .zip file, and pretty soon you'll see it come up. Some of you may get this error if you're on Chrome that this file is not commonly downloaded and may be dangerous. Just go ahead, click the arrow, and keep it. It's absolutely fine, I promise. So go ahead, open this up, and use your unlicensed WinRAR application, and just double click it, and there you go. It'll open. In startup, you'll see that the application asks to collect some anonymous data. It doesn't collect any real sensitive information. So once you open up the plugin for the first time, you'll see that you have a drop-down menu here, and you can click between Spotify or YouTube, and you have to use Chrome if you're using YouTube, or Nightbot. It'll automatically work. Open up Spotify and have at it. The only thing that you're going to want to change probably is you want to go to settings, and I have it set to auto start with Windows. Because it's a small plugin, it doesn't use much of your CPU at all, and it's just easy to forget about it otherwise. And then minimize the system tray just so it's completely out of the way. You don't even have to know that it's there. The other thing that you're going to want to change is the output. Here you see that it's to my C drive, and in my actual version I have it somewhere else. I would change that to something that's a little more easily accessible, like your desktop. And if you want to change the output format, you could go ahead and do that. Something that I highly recommend you do is if I switch back to my screen right here, you see how right now we're playing Arctic Monkeys, but we're not actually playing Arctic Monkeys. Well, I am, but the volume's off, so you can't hear it. If I pause it right now, I want this to go away. The way you do that is check pause text and just leave it empty. If you want to be creative, you could say nothing is playing, go away, and there you go. When you pause it, this will show up. And I think the fact that it outputs your text file is really important because it just gives you that extra flexibility. Now, you may be wondering, how do I get this into OBS? That's cool, I have a text file. Let's go ahead and bring this over so you could see my lovely face. It's super simple. All you gotta do is add a source, and you're gonna look for text. And once you're there, just create source, and then you'll be able to select your source. Now, right now, if I wanted to, I could type things in, and there you go. But we don't want that. We want to show our song that we're playing, right? So instead of doing this, you're going to want to read from file, and then from there, you're just going to want to browse for wherever you put the text output from the Songify. Now, another cool thing about this is because it is a text file, you can edit it in a lot of really unique ways. So let's say you have an overlay and you want it right above your webcam, but you don't want it in white text, you want it in black text. That's super simple. Just go to color, select color, and you can change it. Super simple. You can change the font, you can change it to uppercase, lowercase, you can change the opacity of it. I mean, you could really do anything you want. You can even set a background color. And this will allow you to be really creative with this because you obviously don't want what I have right now, just a giant text thing telling you what's playing. But there are a lot of really cool ways that you can integrate this into an overlay. And the stream's not being spammed by people asking what song is playing. Guys, I hope this helped in a way. I've been looking for a tool like this for so long, so hats off to Insanity. Go ahead and give him some love. If I'm able to find his stream, I'm going to link it down below. and just give them some love, because this is a super useful tool that I think everyone could benefit from. Like I said, the options are pretty limitless, so I was able to create this monstrosity that you see right here. So next time you listen to Party in Your Bedroom, you can have a crazy little rave going on with your text file.